Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Royal Sussex Live. Welcome, one and all. Thank you so much for being here. Okay, so the Dodgers win. All right, the Dodgers win. Did you guys hear that scream that could be heard all the way over at Royal Lodge? I don't know what type of amenities that they have at Royal Lodge, but I can show you something that will definitely be part of it very soon. Okay. Get rid of that. Don't need that. Nah, I don't need that. Huh. Okay. Don't need that or that. That I need. That I don't. And I'll keep that. Yeah, I'll keep that. Capital. All right, we're good. Hello, Lydia Washington. Um, well, anyway, I'll say hi to everybody as I go along. Hey, Puzzle Dot, Janice Goodrich, Carmen's Place. I don't think we'll be here more than an hour. Yes, can't dodge us. Get it? Can't dodge us. Yeah, that's kind of corny. They could have kept that. You can't dodge us, whatever. Um, oh, let me get this ready for you because now be prepared to adjust your sound because this requires adjustment. Do you all remember when Meghan went sliding down that slope in the tire or inner tube or whatever? And there was this very high pitched sound that could be heard for miles around. Well, let me reacquaint you with that. Shall I? So picture it. You're Harry. You're sitting all by your lonesome. And let's assume that Meghan and company is across the room. When all of a sudden, that peace has been shattered by an ear splitting sound of victory. Yes. Did you see that? One more time. Harry does not know what to make of it. He's still trying to get to know this baseball thing. One more time. Yes, Harry is still trying to figure out what's going on. I mean, I'm sure he knows that there was a team that won, but I don't think anything could have prepared him for that. Well, well, well. It looks like somebody has had some as ever rosé. And I'm talking about the as ever rosé. What was it, 2022? The one that's got that little extra kick to it? That's what I think. um, there's not a charcuterie board large enough to contain that uh, first bottle of rosé. Mm-hmm. The one that's used by NASA if they ever run low of rocket fuel. That rosé, yeah, rosé is a play on the word rocket. So yeah, that was very cool. So this is a back-to-back victory. It says the Los Angeles Dodgers have retained the World Series after beating Toronto Blue Jays 5-4 in Game 7. Don't they always go 7 games? Thanks to Will Smith's stunning home run in the 11th inning. Did they go over the 11th inning for the second time in this epic series? The team could not be separated in regulation time, and the game went into extra innings with, yeah, they did go longer, with the score locked at 4-4. Smith then silenced Rogers center when he stepped up to the plate and smashed the home run that sent his Dodgers teammates wild. As a matter of fact, they weren't the only ones that went wild. Over at the stately, palatial, opulent, picturesque Sussex Manor, things were pretty wild over there too. Because remember, in Montecito, where is it? In Montecito, where the hell is that thing? There are no leaks in Montecito, but there are. Yes, they do have plenty of that over in Montecito. So, yeah, lots of fun. There you go. What a fun time. Yeah, and poor Harry, he's trying to figure out what to say or what to do. I mean, this is so new to him. Okay. Um, but yeah, so there you go. That was what happened over at the Montecito Manor, home of the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. Oh yeah, that is something to think about. Whatever happened, he got a kiss out of it. It's November, you guys, and of course the birthstone for November Scorpios, gold topaz. Yes, gold topaz. That is the birthstone for the Scorpios for the Novembers anyway. Gold topaz. Yes, we love gold. It is November. The leaves are turning. Oh, it's so beautiful. There's a whole gang of trees outside that have turned red, and I love that. Too bad it can't stay that way for months and months and months. But I do think we do the daylight savings time tonight, right? Uh, yeah, I think so. So I think when it's like 2 o'clock, it's gonna go back to 1 or something. I don't know. Is it spring forward, fall back? Yeah, spring forward and fall back. So I think you all get an extra hour's sleep. And you know what? If you have exhausted yourself by screaming.
Oh my god!
Gee, what's in there? As ever wine. Oh boy. That is something to celebrate though, isn't it? That is definitely something to celebrate. Yeah, I don't think we ever get to hear Meghan sing, but I would like to see her try to hit those whistle notes. That would be interesting. Wouldn't it be something if she could do that? Oh, wouldn't that be something? Let's see. All right. Oh, the weather outside is frightful. And the fire. Uh, I'm trying to find it for you guys. I'm trying to find it for you. Bear with me. That famous moment. Yeah, that famous moment when Meghan changed her mind. Is this it? No, I don't think so. Huh. Oh, I don't see it. I don't see it. Let me try. Is this it? Well, I was trying to get the famous snow slide, but doesn't seem like that's possible. When Meghan says, I don't think I want to. Oh my God, that was fun though. That was so much fun. Okay, let's continue then. So again, it is November. Now, you guys, something very serious happened tonight, and please pray for the victims. I kind of hate to bring the mood down, but um, as this is quite serious and we don't know all the details, but and also can be very alarming for anyone waiting for loved ones to return home. But yeah, that happened. It says a counter terror probe has been launched after a knife rampage on a train left 9 people fighting for their lives. 2 people were arrested by officers at the scene of the horror near the Huntingdon and Cambridgeshire. Yeah, Cambridgeshire. Uh, with 10 victims rushed to hospital with stab wounds. 9 are believed to have suffered life-threatening injuries, while one has serious but not critical um, wounds. There have been no fatalities. British Transport Police reported that tonight. So, yeah. Oh my God, that's anyway very sad that that happened. And again, I sorry I had to trouble you with that, but it is something that could affect people that live in that area. And anyway, let's pray for those who have been attacked and their families who are probably so worried about them. Okay. Um, Chef Jose Andreas. I like to just call him Hero. Chef Jose Andreas. As you can see, he's looking at the map and taking charge, right? Not charge, but taking charge. And going through all the logistics necessary to be effective when it comes to feeding hungry people in scenes of natural disaster, war, famine, whatever the case may be. Jose Andreas and his team, they are simply trying to feed people. That's all they care about. Not the politics of the day. They want to feed people. Okay. Yesterday, late in the day, I landed in Negril and gave away water, food, hot meals, beef patties, fruit. The situation was tense, but thanks to the cooperation of the people and Jamaica, is that Constab? Something like that. We were able to distribute right in the field to people while we World Central Kitchen preferred to do it in a more organized way. The decision was about delivering it or taking it back to Kingston. I'm so glad we did it. Um, Jamaica, more coming every day. So let's do this, Jamaica. Yes. All right. Good for you, Jose Andreas. All right. All right. Okay. Let me see. So remember, one love, one love. Let's stay together and be all right. Let's stay together and be all right. One love. Yay. One love. Let's stay together and be all right. All right. So Charles and William compete for praise after the Virginia Giuffre fight for justice exposes royal institution. You know what? I'm not even going to go into the particulars of that. Hey, Church Nelly, because as I promised, we're not going to be on that long. But it is extraordinary that William, well, I shouldn't say that. That's a cliche term used and overused again and again. But it is okay. I can't remember where I saw that, but some commentator had an observation. You had briefing wars with the Cambridges and the Sussexes, right? The Sussexes eventually were driven out of the country. And now, and see, this is inevitably what happens. when your common enemy is not there, you turn on each other. And that's exactly what happened. Father and son have turned against each other. Their royal households have been briefing so much more than they ever have before. And it is an absolute disgrace. It's disgraceful behavior. They should not have been briefing against the Sussexes, first of all, and turning against each other. That does not help their case because people are looking up to them. William has declared that he has been very active in managing this situation with his uncle. Whereas Clarence House has been very quick to remind people in so many words that the king has managed this all without his son William and his household. They have literally been going back and forth. That's not healthy for anyone. But Charles wants to establish that he is king because people like Dan Wooten are going around saying that Charles is near death and lacks any control over the monarchy. And Charles people are pushing back and saying that's simply not true. Now, what's interesting about this is that there was no pushback for Queen Elizabeth in those final days. There was no pushback. And this is not to say that Charles, God forbid, is on his final days. However, it is about that time period in his treatment for illness. I'll just say that, where if you are going to try to usurp his authority, if you are going to try to take credit for the king's work, now would be the time to do it, since everybody thinks he's in much worse shape than we have been led to believe. So the whole thing is a disaster. I am going to put the blame on William for trying to take credit for something he had absolutely nothing to do with. It's just like one of those Prince Harry fundraisers where Harry is raising funds on behalf of the entire, what is it called? The Royal Foundation or whatever. And of course, Harry is a master fundraiser. William, not so much. Although William can bring in some money, but it's more the prestige of the institution sticking his hand out more so than it is leveraged by William's personality. Because frankly speaking, he ain't got one. He ain't got one. He used to have to borrow Harry's. William got away with a lot in anticipation that Harry was on his way or he'll be there soon. But otherwise, when it comes to William, there's no there. Okay, so let me give you just a little bit of that article, if you don't mind. Okay, so Charles and William compete for praise after Virginia Giuffre fight for justice exposes royal institution. The question of whether the monarchy could survive Prince Andrew continued presence has divided Britain once again. A recent newsagent podcast clip featured Emily Maitlis revealing that King Charles personally wanted his brother. He risked toppling the family if he reinstated I'm sorry, resisted, that is, losing his royal status. The statement followed weeks of conflicting stories, some claiming Andrew had insulted the Princess of Wales. I still don't know what that's about. Others suggesting Prince William anger pushed the king to act. What began as a disciplinary move now looks like a last minute effort to steady a crumbling institution. You heard what I said, a crumbling institution. So, well, we've heard that there's been a decisive move by Charles, and um yeah, the king's intervention marks a break from his previous caution. Um, yeah, whatever. Um, yes, much to do about nothing. I'm sorry. I don't want to go over all of that unnecessarily. But here are some of the headlines. Andrew Root comment about Princess Kate. I don't know what that comment is. I don't really care. Prince Andrew disrespectful comment about Kate. Andrew Root. I tell you what, if you know what he said, put it in the chat. Otherwise, I'm not really interested. Uh Meghan's private message handed over with William's approval. That's just a reminder that when it suited William, when the narrative against Meghan created this contrast between that of Kate and Meghan, and I guess their value and worth to the institution. Well, the courtiers at the Windsor Castle or Kensington, anyway, Windsor, Kensington, they always, especially Kensington Palace, they always like to pit one woman against the other, as though they have something to prove. They kind of do because, well, there's so many things that Kate is not good at. So yeah, that would happen, I suppose. Now, so Will's Andrew Fury. I am sick and tired of being sick and tired of yet another, I repeat, another article stressing how, I guess the term is livid. Yes, how livid he is with his uncle Andrew. It's like this seemed like it was briefed from Kensington Palace, since Charles and um, Buckingham Palace refused to admit William in any part of this negotiation. He only would have served to have gotten in the way. So, oddly enough, even though I cannot stand Prince William, I don't know. I'm going to agree that no, I don't. I don't like him, and he has no reason to be angry. I think this is just stretching it out. Henry VIII, the content creator Henry VIII, said a long time ago that they use anger to big up someone who is pretty petty and small otherwise, right? So in order to make, I guess, to make William look grander and more decisive, and like he has, oh, I don't know, a stature like, oh, Prince Philip. Yeah, they're trying to make him out to be a Prince Philip type of, rawr, type of thing. And that's just not who he is. He's a paper tiger. Okay? He's a paper tiger. He's a paper tiger near an open flame. That's what he is. And he does not scare anybody but the help. I said it. And look at this. I just looked at another video where they all seem to be chummy chummy. Now, let me see if I can share that video with you. Okay. Well, okay, so I've captured it. I'm going to share it with you in just a minute. Oh, that was fast. That was fast. Ooh, okay, I got it. Here goes. What goes up must come down. Spinning wheels must turn around. Now, okay, notice that Kate's hands are fidgeting. The backs of her hand are facing forward as usual, but that's beside the point. Now, uh, Sarah Ferguson whispers something to William and to Kate. They don't look outraged, right? Okay, William with a sly grin. There is no appearance of animosity here because what you see there okay, what you see there, I think pretty much is what you see here. Bunch of liars. The papers decided to gaslight us over and over and over again until, let's face it, some of us may have began to see it their way that that they have made peace with humanity for the lies that they've told, but they have not. It is still a pretty treacherous place out there. Um, I'm being dramatic. Anyway, but yeah, so that is, I mean, yes, they look kind of serious, but if I had more of the video, you would see that they were not at odds. William did not give a stern look because he wanted to snap him back in his place. That just did not happen. It did not happen. It was just a bunch of gaslighting on their behalf. Prince William and Kate move into 16 million pound, 8-bedroom forever home number. I lose track. Now, forgive me for being is it sarcastic? No, that's not it. Well, anyway, what I'm trying to say is that okay, they just moved into this home. There's not as much of an outpouring of outrage. And you know why? Because of this. Because William has put everything he's had into this false quarrel with his father. against this shouting and leveraging an outcome for Andrew that William has only negotiated probably through a Zoom call. He couldn't have been there. He's been on vacation again. So this is just an illusion. They found some clever camera angles to make it look like Will and Kate have thrown their hands up and they've just had too much of those two. Right? But the truth is, those the Cambridges, the Welleses, whatever you call them, they are the biggest grifters. They really are. Looks like I guess they're not of the level of, let's say, Sarah and, oh gosh, what's his name? Andrew, but they're grifters. They make believe. They try to insert themselves in ways that make them seem stronger than what they really are. Charles lives, Charles is sovereign, and he has the last word in all of these negotiations, not William. William may have been on a phone or on a Zoom call shouting in the background, but that was Charles' call what to do with his brother, not William. So, as much as they try over at Kensington Palace to bring William into the conversation, that is not a place that he belongs. That is either Charles or, I don't know, someone else that's close to the story. But is right now, Charles gets credit, not William, as much as he tries. He just don't want people looking at that home that he just acquired. He don't want people asking questions about his new official, well, I guess not really new, but his new forever home. There you go. See there? William and Kate settle into their 8-bedroom mansion in Windsor Great Park after moving during half term. See, they've been off from work. They probably had the staff move them in there while they were at the Isle of Mystique or something like that. Especially now that they've managed to sue Match, they probably think everybody's scared of them, that they won't rat them out on vacation. I think it was the children that made that case, not Will and Kate. I would think seeing their children is what was more triggering to whoever settled that case. Lydia Washington, is that the official Royal Sussex Amazon wish list? I should put that up at the top in case somebody's interested. Okay. So there we go. It's up there at the top of the chat. Hazel Jones is here. Hey, Hazel. Antoinette Kennedy. Now, you guys, I do promise you, we're not going to be on here that long. This is not going to be another one of those marathon sessions. I don't think I have it in me if I wanted to. I couldn't help it if I wanted to. I wouldn't help it even if I could. Can't help it if I wanted to. I wouldn't help it, no. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. And I'm so glad you found me, yeah. You're like an angel in disguise. I couldn't help it if I wanted to. Remember that song? Like a trip to heaven. Heaven is the prize. And I'm So glad I have you. Yeah. Yeah. Y'all remember that song. All right. Let's go here. Now, that is Royal Lodge. That is what they really want. Royal Lodge. Look at there. It looks 4 times the size of that little pile. Yeah, Royal Lodge is massive. That almost looks like some kind of office block, right? Kind of looks like some well, I'm trying to think. It does not have the traditional shape of a house, I tell you that. But it is massive though. That is very large. I think it would be like living in an office building. I mean, that place is big. It's like some kind of suburban corporate headquarters or something. It looks like a hospital. It looks like an insane asylum. That's what it looks like. It looks like one flew over the cuckoo's nest. Possibly 2, probably 3 flew over the cuckoo's nest. Might as well make it 4. Oh man. Let's see. Yes, and let me see. Oh, it's tomorrow, isn't it? Yeah, technically it's tomorrow. It almost slipped my mind. It's a small palace. Yeah, where palaces are concerned, it is one of their smaller digs. Yep. Okay. So Harry's back axe. What? Harry's back axe? Anyway, Prince Harry backs King's decision to strip Andrew of titles and boot him out of Royal Lodge after close contact with Dad. And after you go through all of the malarkey, look at what closes out that column. A spokesperson, a spokesperson, a spokesperson for Harry declined comment. So after all of that filler, after all of that filler, after all of that nonsense that they wrote saying that Harry agrees with his father, you get all the way to the bottom, to the end of the article, and it tells you a spokesman for Harry declined to comment. That means Harry didn't have anything to do with this article. And they know that. But it's nothing to stop them from alleging and possiblies and all that kind of thing. Because, the lawyers at these newspapers, if you want to call them newspapers, the lawyers at these newspapers are very adept with dealing with riffraff. Yeah. Tough break, though. That was a kind of crappy thing to, to write. And Harry has nothing to do with it because it creates apathy, it creates anger and division, all of those things. It seems to have been written in a way to try to turn people against Harry. But isn't that every other article? Sometimes all of them. But Harry didn't say anything like that. So they decided to take their chances and just create trouble for him. Unfortunately, it's legal. Princess of Wales' favorite fashion brand is to shut down after 15 years. Eponine, whatever it is. Why does this sound like some kind of medication? Get an eponine. Wait. Get an Eponine drip over here, stat. Yeah, give them 4,000 cc's of epamine. Oh, that'd probably take out an elephant, wouldn't it? I don't know what I'm saying, but um, yeah, what sounds like some type of medical condition was actually a clothing brand, and it's a brand that is on its way out. Yeah, Kate strikes again. Whatever she wears, she lures you into a false sense of security, and next thing you know, you're filing for bankruptcy. Yes, that's that so-called Kate Middleton effect. There isn't one, by the way. Oh, yes, it is. The Kate Middleton effect is she wears your clothes, you go out of business in that order. She wears your clothes, you go out of business in that order. Kate Middleton sends subtle message to that debunks Meghan's royal dress protocol claim. Well, you know what? It took maybe, I'm going to say, how many? Mm, well, anyway, let's keep it moving. All right. So, Princess Kate's favorite fashion brand announces shock closure. Same thing, same company. Goodbye. Now, you guys, I know some of you all are easily triggered by this individual. Do you guys know who that is? Wait, did I cover up the name? I guess maybe I didn't. Did I? But do you know who that is? Warning, you may find this triggering. Well, not the last time. I think one of the first times I spoke about her, one of y'all told me that you were triggered. Like, Baron, I'm so triggered right now. Huh? Anybody know who that is? This person scares me. I mean, they really, really scare me. It's like a combination Pennywise, um, a combination. Anyway, yeah, well, let me see. Nope, Chris Jenner. Nope. let me just go ahead and wait. If I do that, would you know? Yeah, you would know. So I'll give you a couple more minutes to guess. A couple more minutes to guess. Yes, Hazel Jones. Yes, that's exactly who it is. There is something about this person that scares me. The lengths. Oh, by the way, Hazel Jones, that was some outstanding detective work. Yes, there you go. Look, what I remembered I had from my Kate costume in 2011. Yeah, she likes to dress up like the royals. It is very disturbing, if not terrifying. Somebody has got to tell her, please stop doing that, especially to those that have transitioned to the other side. It's rather jarring. Now, at first, when I saw that side by side, I thought to myself, oh no, Sophie Wessex, why would you do that? The reason why I thought it was Sophie, because Sophie is kind of like the bleach blonde, bad built, butch body alternative to Princess Diana, right? Diana, who by most people's memory had the perfect dimensions, was very different from, let's say, a bleach blonde, bad built, butch body, anybody, you know? So, um, but yeah, she went there. She decided that she wanted to dress up like Princess Diana, the people's princess. And I find it rather disturbing. I really do. There's the Kate Middleton costume, but notice she didn't put the back of her hands forward. In the middle, there's Meghan in Colombia. And on the right side, I guess that's Meghan making a run at the farmer's market. And at the bottom, another imitation Kate. There is something so scary about that. I don't know what it is, but she scares me. It is perfectly legal, I'm sure. Um, yeah, scary stuff, you guys. I wouldn't want to run into someone dressed just like me. Oh yes, Heather Stroud. Wasn't that a awful Halloween costume? That was in such bad taste. And I thought I was really rocking the boat when I said Siegfried and Roy costume. I mean, that was in pretty bad taste, but this takes the cake. Well, not anything here, but if you haven't seen it, there's somebody walking around with a, uh, I guess, running around with a Jackie Kennedy Chanel suit post. I don't even want to say the words, but yeah, John F. Kennedy. Yeah, after that thing happened. Oh God, that was scary. It's scary to think about. Anyway, you guys, I don't suppose that she's a danger to herself or others. I don't suppose that we can get any kind of hold, if you understand that language, from the medical community. I don't think you can put a hold. I mean, I don't suppose she's of any danger to herself or others. She's just expressing herself and having fun, even if she is dressed up like several members of the royal family. Mm. Oh, okay. Well, you guys, I am just about done here. Um, oh God, I'm almost afraid to look directly at. See those eyes? That's what get me out. The eyes, they see right through me. Like, yeah, that is scary. I'm sure she's just having fun. I'm sure she's a nice person. She's a mom to three beautiful kids. She's married. She seems to have a very good marriage. But all of this running around like other people is scary. I don't like it. There she is, preparing herself to look like Diana. And then the bottom right corner, there she is as Queen Elizabeth. Oh, well, to each their own. All right. So we're going to end with this. Can you recognize any smartphone that you've had? Um, like the brick, the famous brick, the introductory cell phone. There it is, the mobile phone up there at the top left. Have you had that? Or how about number two, a smaller brick? Or number three, I believe that's a Nokia. And how about four, the StarTAC? That was the first pocket mobile phone. Uh, so far, out of the handful of phones, at least one, two, three, four of those are from Motorola. Antoinette Kennedy has had number three. Very cool. I know it's kind of hard to see it, but remember, you guys, we're going to end with this. This is the last. I'm not going to stay on super late tonight. Okay, Deborah has had the flip phone. Which one, pray tell? Was it number 5? Number 4? Was it number 14? Let me see. Barbara Richardson. Thank you so much for 9 months membership. Let's see. Baron wishes for a happy birthday in case I don't catch you on your actual birthday. Thank you so much, Barbara. And thank you so much for being a member of Royal Sussex for 9 months. Greatly appreciate it. Okay. All right. Anybody else catch one of those phones that you may have had? Number 12 and 18. Oh, okay. Now, I think I've had the number 12. If I didn't have that exact one, I had something. Oh, and I had a BlackBerry before. Yeah, almost forgot I had a BlackBerry. Angela M has had number 12. Oh, must have been very popular. Now, what I remember about number 12, now don't laugh at me, but I was like, wow, this phone is so small. I think I could fit it in my mouth. And so I just stuck it in my mouth. Okay, I've had the number 4. That's the StarTAC. Oh, no, the number 4. Okay, I tell you what, number 4, I think I still have it. Initially, it was not my phone. It wasn't originally mine, but I bought it because I thought it might be collectible. Number 5, I've had that one. Number 11, I've had that. Also, I've had number 14, the Motorola Razr. I thought that was the sexiest phone ever. Hello, Moto. Hello, Moto. Remember you used to say that? Hello, Moto. Oh, that was a sexy phone. But yeah. So, you guys, there is one smartphone. Well, let's zoom into some of these. Take a look at that. There's the old 1973 brick. You know what's missing is the bag phone, because the bag phone, that was the one that you would like use on a work site. But some people used them in their car, but it was a bag phone. It had the, you know what I mean? It was kind of bulky. Okay, so back in 2005, I think that's when I got the Motorola Razr. And 2007, that is the first iPhone. Well, I think my first iPhone was the 4S, the iPhone 4S. Okay. Yeah, so out of all these, I've only had the Motorola Razr. As a matter of fact, I have the red Razr. That was the one that was fundraising for AIDS awareness. Yes, I had the Motorola red Razr flip phone. I love that phone. I mean, you just close it and you're disconnected from the person. That was so cool. Okay. Is Church Nelly still here? I don't want to embarrass Church Nelly, but have you guys seen that apology of a phone that Church Nelly has been using all these years? Church Nelly, when she bought this phone, she thought it was the cutting edge of technology. But I think somebody then swindled her. Do you want to see her phone? There it is right there. It is a wireless phone. As you can see, it has a receiver so that you can do voice calls. And then there's an arm on the side because the battery technology was not as good as it is today, you would have to give it a lot of cranking just to send a text message. And also, you can see that it also keeps time. As you can see, there's something that looks like a pocket watch in the middle, but surely that couldn't be a pocket watch because, after all, this was cutting edge technology for the smartphone. Also, what else do I see? It looked like you can sharpen your number two pencil. Oh, okay. Well, I tell you, Church Nelly, really, how do you use the? Okay, so you got the keyboard for the text messages, and then I see the to dial. You got the old fashioned kick, 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 kick. And look at the camera. I just noticed that the camera you can focus it. See how it pops out of the. Wow. Well, Church Nelly's smartphone. Oh, it does math. See, look at those buttons on the left side. That is for basic mathematical equations. Hmm. Well, all right. All the best to Church Nelly with her smartphone. I think she ought to trade it in for the new iPhone. Um, what is it? The whatever it is, the 15, 16. It's time for a new phone, Church Nelly. If your smartphone weighs about 40 pounds, it's time for. Imagine Church Nelly trying to pull that out of her purse, right? And imagine how many of those knobs and gears and pulleys might get stuck in her wig. I mean, in her hair. See what I'm saying? That's not good. Okay. Anyway, love you guys. I will see you all next time. Remember, the Royal Sussex wish list is at the top of the chat. And if you would like to send, I don't know, a greeting card, um, just to, I don't care if it's late or anything, but if you want to send a greeting card, there is the official Royal Sussex business address. That's Royal Sussex at 1440 West Taylor Street, number 523, Chicago, Illinois, 60607. Yeah. Hmm. Okay. All right. I think we're good. All right. Cheers. And I will see you all later today.